It's Litter Media Live time. Well, actually a little late, but we had a deterrent here today. We had a visit from the boss.
Yes.
And we appreciate him. Yes, it was a good visit. So appreciate him coming in to say hi. And but we are just a few minutes behind normal schedule. But we were on his schedule, and we like that. Welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Ramey. He's Mike Smith. Over there is Mr. Hand 2. And Aaron Glandon working the controls for us today.
Feverishly.
We have a guest expected at noon, so we're gonna shoot right through the show here today as best we possibly can with information that is beneficial that you can use.
Sunny skies, actually for most of this week. No sign of rain in the extended forecast till maybe next Tuesday and Wednesday, but sunny and 83. Temperatures will drop into the mid-70s by later in the week as far as the daytime high.
All right, coming up in a moment, we'll take a look at news stories that are shaping how we live here in this part of the country. If you want to find out more, you can certainly follow us at littermedia.com. But in the meantime, let's tell you about our friends at Hometown Motors Incorporated. We got it from the boss himself. The clearance sale on Skag inventory continues at Hometown Motors Incorporated. He has not lost his mind, we can tell you that much. He's very coherent as to what he's doing today. But you better hurry because we don't know how much longer this clearance sale is going to go. Once the inventory is gone, so are the low prices with them. So don't let this pass you by. Give them a call, 740-773-8826 for more info. You can shop online at hometown-motors.com, or better yet, stop in at 818 Eastern Avenue in Chillicothe for Hometown Motors Incorporated.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
As a professional race car driver, I live for speed, power, and performance on and off the track. That's why I use the Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower. Race into your local dealership today and test drive a new Dixie Chopper.
We're working on this date in history.
You know, back in the day, in early television, they literally would draw their weather maps out there on the board. So
when Bill Gelber first started, it still looked like the little felt things you could put up on on the map. Oh, we're getting the let's go, boys.
Well, I can tell when you're about to start talking about things that aren't relevant.
Beneficial news that you can use.
Which you can find at littermedia.com. All of our social media contact information is up in the upper right-hand corner. All of our platforms here at Litter Media. Just share the news with your friends, your family, and you can tell them worldwide. You'll find all this information at littermedia.com.
At the top of the news, the city of Circleville is seeking public input on the expansion of Barthelmas Park. Members of the community are asked to participate in at least one of two upcoming town hall meetings to view the preliminary plans and share their ideas, concerns, and hopes for the park project. Now, meeting one, let me just clarify, both of these meetings are the same day, okay? October the 8th, 2 to 4 p.m. at the park, Barthelmas Park, at 830 Kingston Pike. Meeting two, later that evening, 6 to 8 p.m., is in the Circleville City Hall, second floor at 127 South Court Street.
The last call for businesses to apply for emergency loans under the Small Business Administration's disaster declaration is 4 o'clock tomorrow, October 1st. The declaration covers the primary county of Fairfield, as well as the adjacent counties of Franklin, Hocking, Licking, Perry, and Pickaway County, which are all eligible for both physical damage loans and economic injury disaster loans from the SBA.
The Community Action Committee of Pike County President and CEO Keith Eric Pitts has been awarded the Marvin J. Huston's General Award by the Corporation for Ohio Appalachian Development. This distinguished honor recognizes outstanding contributions and commitment to the people of Appalachian Ohio in the war on poverty. Keith is only the 24th recipient of this award, joining a select group of leaders who have devoted their lives to service in our region. And he's also a military vet, so Keith, congratulations.
Friends of Hopewell Culture National Historical Park and Ohio University Chillicothe have teamed for a pair of events in October that highlight the Hopewell culture in the area. The Hopewell Culture Marietta Earthworks, New Information and Insights. That'll be held at 6:30 Tuesday, October 14th in room 110 of Bennett Hall at the Ohio University Chillicothe campus. And Discovering Hopewell Lifeways, a special presentation, that will take place on Wednesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. inside OU Chillicothe's Stevenson Center, which has been remodeled. It looks very nice inside. Dr. Tim Everhart, Acting Director in Resource Stewardship, of Resource Stewardship, will share groundbreaking findings from the first 3 field seasons of Hopewell Lifeways project.
Our road report takes us to neighboring Hocking County, a bridge replacement project on State Route between Conrad Road, that's Conrad Road, and Blue Creek Road. Traffic is being maintained by temporary signals, and this project is running through November the 1st. Now that's kind of confusing, but that's the name of the route, State Route. I don't know that I'm familiar with that, but that's what it says.
It's the only one without a number.
I reckon.
All the others have numbers.
State Route, yeah.
Coming up in a moment to look at sports, but first we want to tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted comfort advisor. When it comes to issues for heating your home, cooling your home, or your business, and even the plumbing issues you might have, Accurate can handle it all. Click on this ad anywhere you see it on our website, littermedia.com. It takes you to their website, AccurateHVAC.com.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Each weekend this October, Sugarloaf Mountain Amphitheater transforms into Haunted Mountain. Try to find your way out of the escape room. Traverse the spine-chilling scares along our haunted trail. And each night at 7:15, the Mothman Experience begins on the main stage with It Flies by Night. Or bring a lawn chair and enjoy a free showing of our scary movie series on our giant projection screen in the parking lot. See our movie schedule and secure your spot for the Mothman Experience at hauntedmountain.org through Halloween night. Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today. The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org. Time for sports. Our Litter Media Game of the Week on radio is going to be Huntington at Paint Valley this week. We don't have a slide to show you that we normally do.
It's the Maple Leaf Trophy. We got to get a picture of that thing, too, somehow.
Yeah, I was looking through some of the stuff. In fact, I've got it on my phone, I think. Let me just double check here. And I'll tell you what. Go ahead with the rest of what you're going to share in sports, and I will see if I can get this to our boy Wonder to put it up on the screen for us here.
All righty. Congratulations to Huntington High School golfer Tucker Taylor. He shot an 18-hole round of 76 yesterday to advance to the boys' Division III state golf tournament. He advanced as an individual player from the district tournament yesterday at the Elks Country Club in Scioto County. Now, Waterford won the district team title with a 318, and the Wildcats of Waterford's Reese Lang was the medalist with a 73. They took only one team and one individual golfer not on a qualifying team to the state tournament. Our Haynes Total Health Care Center high school scoreboard yesterday. Other than the golf story, volleyball winners last night. Logan Elm beat Chillicothe in 4. South Webster was a winner, so was Portsmouth Clay. Eastern over Jackson. Fairfield beat Paint Valley. There's other scores you can find there as well. In boys soccer, Fairfield Union beat Taze Valley. Lynchburg Clay over White Oak. Girls soccer, Unioto blank Westfall. Piketon over Ripley. Bloom Carroll beat Amanda Clear Creek. Logan over Fairfield Union. And Athens beat Philo. And they are called the Electrics.
I can take it over if you want to go get our guest. She is downstairs. If you run down and do it, then I won't be back out of breath. So we'll have Aaron Glandon take care of that for us. We'll tell you about the Bengals last night. Not a good night for the Bengals at all. The Broncos dominated the Bengals in Denver on Monday Night Football, 28-3. The Broncos romped for 500-plus yards on offense, while the Bengals were limited to less than 160 yards. Cincinnati now 2-2. They will host the 3-1 Lions this coming Sunday. The baseball gets underway today. Major League Baseball's postseason begins today in Cleveland as the Guardians host the Tigers. First pitch is at 1:08 on ESPN. Gavin Williams gets the start for Cleveland. He was 12-5 this season and 2-1 against the Tigers. Detroit will counter with Tariq Skubal. He was 2-2 against the Guardians this year. The Guards are 8-4 against the Tigers this year.
Yeah.
Now, the Reds, which are also in competition today, it takes place later on this evening. The Reds are in Los Angeles. They'll open up that set with the Dodgers in Game 1 of their best-of-3 series tonight. Hunter Green, 7-4 on the year, faces Blake Snell, who's 5-4 on the season. The Reds haven't seen Snell this year. Green gave up 5 runs in a loss to the Dodgers in late August. But he's not the same pitcher. He had some really good games after that. So hopefully they get the best the Reds have to offer tonight and will pick up a win in Los Angeles.
Did you see the Dodgers didn't even put Clayton Kershaw on the roster for the playoff game?
Yeah, that was questionable going in.
11-2.
Yeah.
He has been murder on the Reds all these years, and they didn't even. So I don't know if that could change in the next round that they can add him there or what. But
Dodgers being cocky. Let's take him down. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So let's
Future
see.
Hall of Famer.
Let's hope that Cleveland and Cincinnati's baseball teams advance to the next round and beyond.
Yeah.
I think that would make a lot of us happy who are Browns and Bengals fans because other things are not happening for our other teams in those cities. All right, that's a look at sports. Coming up in a moment, this date in history. What year are we going to?
1938.
Yes, that's coming up.
Speaking of some history, Litter Quality Propane has been around for nearly 100 years of serving propane users in southern and central Ohio. Reliable supply, reliable service, reliable people. Litter Quality Propane.
Pain was interfering with Tiffany's active lifestyle. Same-day hip replacement at the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute got her back to the community she calls home. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Time for this date in history as we turn the clock back to 1938.
Yes, on this date, British and French Prime Ministers Neville Chamberlain and Eduardo Daladier signed the Munich Pact with Nazi leader Adolf Hitler. The agreement averted the outbreak of war but gave Czechoslovakia away to German conquest. Less than a year later, World War II breaks out in Europe when Nazi Germany attacks Poland. This is what Neville Chamberlain said when he got off the airplane returning from Germany. He held up a piece of paper saying, "Peace in our time." It lasted 11 months. Never placate or never give in to the demands of somebody that has already eaten up a quarter of your continent. That's, I'll stop if you give me this. So
yeah, right.
That happened. 1938.
Giving them an inch and they take a mile, right?
He took a lot of miles.
More than a mile, yes. That's a look at today's program. Coming up in a moment, we have the Junior Civic League will be represented here in just a bit to talk about the Christmas Gala, which is coming up on November 9th? 8th. If you're there on the 9th, you're too late. November 8th is the date. We'll talk about it coming up in just a moment with another edition of Litter Media Live. So for Aaron Glandon and for Mike Smith, I'm Dan Ramey. Thank you for watching this abbreviated edition of Litter Media Live.